All right, let's kick things off with a bit of a puzzle. We're going to take something you and I use every single day, something so ordinary we barely even notice it, and uncover a kind of hidden superpower that's been right under our noses the whole time.
I mean, really, how much heavy lifting can one simple word actually do? How many different jobs can it handle? Well, the answer is probably way more than you think. Together, we're going to follow a trail of clues, kind of like detectives, hidden inside one of the most common words in English.
So, what's this mystery word at the center of our investigation? You ready? It's wash. Yeah, I know, it sounds almost boring, right? But trust me on this one. Stick with me, because this is where the whole story really begins.
Okay, so we all know this one. This is ground zero. To wash something is to clean it with water. You know, I gotta wash my car, or don't forget to wash your hands. It's simple, it's direct. But believe me, this basic definition is just the tip of the iceberg. This is where we start to peel back the layers, because the simple word for cleaning does a whole lot more than just describe an action. Sure, it's a verb, but it's also a noun. And, as we're about to see, it can even mean something is a complete and total failure. First, just a quick but pretty cool detail. The way people say this word actually changes a bit depending on where you are in the world. In the UK, it has this more rounded sound, wash. Over in the US, it's a little broader, wash. Just a subtle little difference for a word that gets around so much. And as a verb, wash is, well, it's a good student. It plays by all the rules perfectly. Wash, washes, washed, washing. No surprises there. It's totally reliable, completely predictable. And honestly, that predictability is what makes its other weirder meanings so much more fascinating. But here's the first real twist in the story. Wash isn't just about an action you perform. The word itself can actually transform from being about the doing of the cleaning to being the thing itself. And here you can see its two main noun forms side by side. On one hand, it can be the act of washing, like he gave the dog a wash. But then it can also be the items you're washing, you know, the laundry. She brought the wash in. It's the exact same word, but it's describing two totally different concepts. Okay, now we get to the really fun part. We've got the standard definitions down, but what happens when this perfectly normal word for cleaning takes a sharp left turn and ends up meaning something else entirely?
Think about this sentence. The program was a complete wash. Here, wash has nothing to do with cleaning. It means a total failure, a bust, an effort that just produced nothing. So, how in the world did a word for making things clean come to mean a complete mess?
And it gets even more personal, more dramatic. To be washed up. That's a heavy feeling. It means you feel burnt out, past your prime, like you've got nothing left to give. It's this deep sense of defeat and exhaustion. So let's keep score. We've got cleaning, failure, and burnout, all packed into this one simple root word. Wash is also kind of like a Lego brick. It's the foundation for a whole family of other words that are essential to our lives. Dishwasher, washroom, wash rag, even whitewash. This one little concept just branches out and builds all over the place. So, why have we been digging this deep into one word? I mean, we've seen it's versatile, sure, but there's a very specific, very important reason wash is so special. And we're about to get to the big reveal. This is the why behind everything. All of these clues we've been gathering, the different meanings, the strange slang, the whole family of words it created, they all point to one single crucial fact. There's a key that explains absolutely everything we've just seen. And here it is. This is the secret. The word wash is an official member of something called the Basic English 850 list. This is the key that unlocks its hidden power. 850. That number is so important. It's not just a random number. It represents a complete, carefully designed system for communication. And our little word, wash, was chosen to be one of its fundamental building blocks.
So you're probably asking, what on earth is Basic English? It's not just a fancy term for easy English. No, it's something much more deliberate and, frankly, much more powerful than that.
Think of it like a master toolkit for language. A linguist created this hand-picked list of just 850 words that are so essential, so flexible, that you can use them together to express pretty much any idea you can think of. It was designed to be a kind of clear, simple international language. And this right here is the most important takeaway of all. The words on this list weren't chosen just because they're easy. They were chosen because they are the Swiss Army knives of the English language. They are the most flexible, the most adaptable, and the hardest working words we've got.
So let's connect all the dots. Our deep dive into the word wash wasn't just a random grammar lesson. It was a perfect case study in the power of simplicity.
And that brings us right back to the beginning. This is exactly why wash made the cut for that special list. It's a multi-tool. With one simple word, you can talk about cleaning your house, doing your laundry, a project that completely failed, and a feeling of personal defeat. That is an incredible amount of work for one word to do.
So it turns out the real power of language isn't always in having a huge, complex vocabulary. It's often hidden in these small, hard-working words that we use every single day without a second thought. Which makes me wonder, what's the most powerful, simple word you know?